my gosh. Hello. Welcome back to Lotus Reverie. And last episode, we found out how magic was created. And this episode, well, I think we're going to be invited to a party, it seems. I wonder how that will go. And so, let's begin. So, may I ask what you two are doing in my room? Slumber party, dear. You haven't figured out yet? We've had our ups and downs, but we remiss of us not to give you a proper welcome, at least amongst us girls. And the pajamas are where? Don't worry about it. We improvised a bit and didn't know what to do until the last second. Then how was I supposed to have figured out this was going to be a slumber party? Girl, do I have to be on top of everything here or what? Don't sweat the small stuff. Someone will explain why it has to be in my room. Also, if it's a girl's night, isn't someone missing? I tried, but Columbine is evading us. She's so shy. Shy girl. She's getting better at getting away. She's gonna fill my daily quota of affection now. Are we talking about the same girl here? Because she's been chasing me all day long with some terrible consequence, if I may add. That's good news. She finally likes someone. If she bullies you and I bully her, does it mean I'm bullying you by proxy? I knew I was good at everything, but I've truly surprised myself with this. Neither one of those is true. I'm starting to understand why she avoids you. Although it's better if who's calling me and why won't you let me sleep? Oh, there she is. Problem solved. Why are you sleeping in my bed in the first place? And well, if you want me to sleep, is that bad? No, that's not the issue here. Come on, we're celebrating. Let's get along. The idea is to get to know each other better with some friendly chatting, don't you agree? That and annoying the boys. I don't know about the guys, but you sure are doing it too. I don't think the guys are not really gonna be bothered by what you get up to. Well, they should, considering your record. Meanwhile, in front of the room, Helio, what are you doing? Stalker. So we have Lou the scammer and Helio the stalker. Alright. So what are they even doing all together in there? Easy, Helio trope. This is a key moment. We must unite and stay strong together. I just came back to expect the candy. The candy is mine. I mean, for everyone. Enough. I'm going in. If I don't come back, please remember me as a hero. Stop. You'll die if you go in there now. Yeah, I'm not going to accept your sacrifice if you don't recover the candy first. Listen, my friends, it's in these dire times we need to stick together. Don't fall for the trickery of these sirens. We're better than that. We are men. Let's have our own party, celebrating our masculinity. A man party? And what are we even gonna do? I pissed outside in the toilet a little bit before, if that counts. Oh, so that was you. Good work. These kind of masculine activities are the way forward. What is this game? Don't egg on him. Don't egg him on. Don't you worry. It wouldn't be the first time. So it always has been you. Comrades, now it's not the time for infighting. We have to focus and make a plan. I agree, but what are we even gonna do? We don't know what they are scheming in there. All the guys cross their arms in unison, pensive. At this point, I'm just imagining them talking about various girly gossip. Like love, their hobbies, and stuff like that. You amateurs have no clue how women work. I've been married, I know what's going through their mind. Enlighten us, master. Well, first of all, they must get a first place of discussion. Since the party, they'll most likely start with food and drinks. So just like any other party, the difference is that tastefulness. It tends to be way more refined, elegant. I can almost see it already. Expectations. Alright girls, I brought the stuff. What do you want? I've got sweet tea, ice cream. Ice cream? No, I'm not trying to get fatter. All that stuff's horrible for the skin. It's just one time, come on. I'll get something light. I won't be able to sleep. Get that fruit yogurt. Reality. Alright girls, I brought everything. What do you want? There's beer, chips. If the dog gives us a blessing, I'm diving directly into the indigestion. I was wondering how you all managed to be so chill and giddy considering the circumstance. But I think I may have stumbled into the answer. That's the power of alcohol, girl. Here, everyone takes a glass and tell me what you want. I don't even care at this point. You mentioned beer earlier? Yum. Ethanol. Eh? What? I mean, ethanol? If you get ethanol, that's kind of, what's it called? Okay, the ethanol in the labs. It's basically vodka, right? So the ethanol in labs that you drink, you don't drink ethanol in the lab. That you use the ethanol in the lab. But I basically go in the lab and I use ethanol to clean tables and such. This ethanol is basically vodka, from what my friend tells me. Apparently it's sweet. Apparently, my friends tasted it before and they were like, it's kind of sweet though. Apparently. So, I mean, Columbine isn't that new for drinking ethanol. I wouldn't think so. The second place is gonna be chit-chat on various trivial matters. They'll probably start with fashion, clothes, accessories, you know the drill. I see. I'm gonna write this down. Expectations. Look at this magazine. What do you think? You're asking me? I think it will look fabulous on you. But I think Violet should have the final say. She's always so elegant and classy. Oh no, these are some random trash I had lying around. Your style is always way bolder and more unique, Rose. I'm so jealous. I never knew what to wear. This is where we come for help. Let's see what we can find in our closet. Look at this magazine. What do you think? Perfect. Toss it into the fire. What the? You come running from the bathroom filling a bucket full of water to extinguish the bonfire that suddenly lit in the middle of your room. How in the world do you end up making a bonfire? Shh. No stress right now. Focus on the fire's beauty and have another glass. Alright, we've officially went overboard with the alcohol. Haven't you ever gotten hypnotized watching fire? Yeah, of course I have. Happens to everyone. Fire is mystical in its own way. And I personally then wanted to jump inside. Columbine is best girl. Best girl, I'm saying it now. He's best girl. Stop. And finally, what's always part of these meetings? Love and boys. Of course. Thistle. scribbles fiercely. He's so excited. Look at him. He's shaking fiercely. I love it. If you had to choose one though, if I had to choose one, I don't know, girl. Cinque, you go first. Don't spring that onto me so suddenly. Columbine should start. Me? No. I would die of embarrassment. If you had to choose one though, if I had to choose one, it's obvious. Rugby. How's rugby the best sport? Formula 1 is much more exciting and requires more skill. No. That cannot be considered a sport. Most of the work comes from the machine. The best sport will come from the martial arts, like judo. I would never have thought you would be interested in judo, Violet. You seem too refined for that. It's a show of strength and technique that doesn't resort to brutality. Not like the others. It's not brutality, but an interesting mix of strategy and strength. No timeouts, no people throwing themselves to the floor pretending they got hurt. That's how sports should always be. I agree. If it doesn't have that spark of intensity, it's not a true sport. The three of you remain quiet, all looking at Columbine with trepidation. What? I like climbing. I don't know what you were expecting. That's not weird, right? No, I suppose it's completely reasonable. Quite reasonable. Quite interesting, actually. Columbine is finally flipping through for once. I always dreamed for this moment. Feeling the wind in your face, seeing the landscape stretch out before your eyes. Yeah, it must be nice. I perfectly understand your Columns. And that sweet moment where everything feels when you fall into the abyss. Never mind, I didn't say anything. Columbine, best girl. I know what to title this. Columbine is best girl. Columbine is best girl confirmed. Don't ever doubt for a second, gentlemen. At this very moment inside the room, their opinion of us is being utterly scrutinized. That's terrifying and charming at the same time. What can we do? As mentioned, we cannot get entangled in the mental game. We'll fight with our masculinity. Alcohol, arm wrestling, sports, guns, and peeing aside. Ruin scammer. No, not that. That's seriously disgusting. Peeing outside. Oh my, it seemed the guys have finally given up and stopped their ruckus out there. With everything going on in here, how are you able to hear anything happening out there? Rose finished up playing pretty rural songs, you could call it, on the guitar. Where did that guitar come from? That's one of the mysteries of the parties, don't ask. Apart from the outlandish lyrics, that song wasn't too bad, Rose. Is there anything you can't do? Of course not. You should already know by now. I'm Miss Perfect. And the song wasn't outlandish. It's pretty common one, depending on where you ask. Nobody here knows it? I would say it sounds pretty familiar. I wouldn't be able to say because, amnesia and all that. Everyone shakes their head in unison. Rose sighs. I learned it from a friend long ago. I imagine people here in the capital wouldn't know. It was the same for me at first. To be fair, it doesn't really fit me. Who cares? It's a fun song. I would expect Violet to know it since she's not from here, but not even she's heard it before, huh? Violet isn't from here? That was the first I heard of this. Same. Oh my, I was found out? Violet covers her mouth with her fingers, feigning a surprised expression, while actually holding a smirk. Wait, was it a secret? I kind of guessed. I even asked you some time ago. You could have told me and I would have kept it a secret. That's fine. It wasn't a secret. It's just kind of information I prefer not to yell to the four winds. Were you afraid of being discriminated against or something? A little. Let's just say in the eyes of some people here in Maya, my people are not a pleasant existence. But it's not like I ever cared about it. I've been here for a few years now. If you truly didn't care, you wouldn't hide it. Generally, I don't, but after the incident... Also, I think I'm not the only one. There's another reason why I didn't want to say more than necessary. Oh, there's someone else? Can you tell who? Do you really want to know? Of course. Violet leans over you, then softly places the index finger on your breastbone. You Cinque, that robe you're wearing is unique to my country. Didn't you know? It takes a while for you to process Violet's words. Your gaze travels from your hand along your sleeves to your body as you touch the robe's fibers in surprise. I'm not from here? At least that robe isn't. In fact, it's a ceremonial garment, quite rare. Not the kind sold to the public, worn by very specific group. Oh, that explains why I didn't recognize it. I've never seen that kind of clothing anywhere. She's wearing the real deal, which are even more rare. They're made by hand and exclusively fit the wearer. In return, they are quite easily recognizable due to their exquisite quality. That's why you can at least remember your name, right? Violet inclines her head slightly and points to her name. You give an insecure nod. I've never heard anything about discrimination, and I've always been from here. I think you all know, one reason the civil war broke out in Maya was because the country was bankrupt, right? The monarchy's fault for not getting involved in the foreign wars that they had nothing to do with, where they never managed to get their money back. Now just guess where I come from. That was a long time ago anyways. The civil war is over, and the capital wasn't too badly affected anyways. The issue is that my own country was one of Maya's allies and owed Maya a great deal of money, a debt that was never paid. So many people consider us guilty on a personal level, despite everything happening where I was a baby. As if a war would leave you in any condition to pay for anything. I doubt you will find many such extreme people nowadays. Most people don't even know that part of history, unless they were a history nerd like the boss. Of course, as I said, before the incident, I never really cared to hide it. But it doesn't hurt to hold your tongue, wouldn't you agree? A long silence looms over the room. Any kind of comment about our current situation, no matter how small, always seems to bring up this reaction. You, however, don't mind cutting off the atmosphere before it can get any heavier. I really had low expectations for this welcome party in the first place, but this is a new role. Setting aside how my room was almost burned down, y'all had somehow ended up talking on-top about history and politics. And there aren't any pajamas. True, alright, it's closet time. I'm the best at stringing together theories, so let me start off. Violet, if you're from the outside, why do you come to live in Maya? Because I married a local, obviously. You're married? I don't have to... Happily married, actually. Not a small feat. But with the incident, you get the idea. In any case, I first came here for my studies, then I ended up getting married and staying. It's not that I had much back home anyways, so why not? She mentioned it so casually, as if it's the most common thing in the world. I'm starting to question your age. Tell us the truth. Never. The most I can tell you is that I got married while studying in college. There, that should give you enough of an idea. That's a cheeky leave. How many times do you fail a year in school? I'm a good student. I never had to repeat anything. I always get everything done in time. Oh yeah? Myself here managed to get the doctorate at 16. My win. Nerds. And you are still single, Dr. Rosemary? Since we were already on the subject and all. Mary? Me? No. You hesitated for a second there. Cut that out, as if I could give away a piece of bonbon to anyone. I have so much to do before that. It's just that I've never thought about it before, so it feels weird talking about it. Nowadays, pretty much no one marries so young. Violet, you're the exception. Since I don't remember, I can't give my opinion, but the topic of marriage first brings to me too. You see, Cinque. I know how you got Columbine. You stop singing her days to Columbine slowly. Columbine, you're single too, right? It's complicated. Complicated? Columbine, my dear, you only met Cinque yesterday. Just because you chase her and share the same bed doesn't mean... Hey, let's not make her sleeping here a reality, okay? It's not anything like that. Cinque, I leave my daughter, Columbine, in your hands. Take care of her. Don't pull my leg. Wouldn't be surprised either, considering you have here in the castle. Even worse. On that subject, are they still out there? They went away a while ago while we were playing the guitar. Where's the guitar now anyways? That's another mystery surrounding the ends of parties, one that we'll never be able to answer. What about if we go tell them? They must be suffering without us. I don't think so. It hasn't been that long, right? Helios! So this is the great art of manicure. Are you alright, Rue? Now that your nails are bright pink, don't you feel any different about yourself? I have the imperative wish to eat ice cream. That's not different from usual. And cry. Wow. It's taking effect. I don't think it's safe to keep going on with this thistle. Rue crying is a tall order. You need to keep going for the sake of science. And buy shoes. Okay, alright, now we've gone overboard. From the top of the stairs, you stare in astonishment at the unfurling scene. In the middle of the improvised spa room, there's an coordinated effort going on to paint Rue's nails. By the time the guys finally discover her presence, their reaction is priceless. Quickly, activate Plan B. We don't have a Plan B. Then somebody needs to get out of here and do something masculine to compensate. Don't worry, got it covered. Don't you dare unzip those pants now. And nobody dare to speak a word about the day's events ever again. And seeing the expression, I couldn't help but hate her. Alright, I think we'll stop here for today. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Comment down below what you think about this episode and if you want to watch more. Just comment down below. If you have any suggestions for games, please tell me in the comments too. And subscribe if you haven't and ring the bell notification as well. And I think that's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.